Conor, let's go back to last Saturday to start things off. Nearly bang on a year to the day that you scored your last goal for the club. What a moment that was for you.
Yeah, it was a moment I'll never forget, for sure. Like you say, it was 364 days, just short of a year. Massive pressure lifted off my shoulders, and it was just, like I say, it was a delight just to get that first goal back.
The ball bubbled up a little bit, didn't it, before you hit it? Was there ever a fear that that ball wasn't going to sit right for you?
Once I skipped around the defender, I knew where the keeper was going to dive. So like you say, it was in my head. I had the whole time to reverse it back where I come from, because I knew the keeper was never going to go that way. Like, lucky enough, it didn't take too much of a bobble and end up skewing it. So like I say, yeah.
And to do it in front of the home fans, in front of the big stand, talk about moments that players dream of, especially when you've had a long-term injury. That must have been one of those for you.
It was never a scenario where I thought I was going to score a 96-minute goal back. Like you say, it was always just to try and get back in the team, and it will come somehow in some way. But like I say, it came in a 96-minute against an old club, and at home to be our first win out of however many games it was. It felt extra special, yeah.
Let's take you back to that moment a few weeks prior to that, where you went over on your knee, and there was a fear that there'd been a recurrence of that previous injury. What was it like for you at that moment in time?
I wasn't too down. Obviously, I wasn't happy, but I wasn't too down because I never knew what the actual outcome was until on the Monday when I had a scan. So there was a part of me that played in my mind that thought I could have done this again, and I was fully around getting my head around that to tackle the next stage it was going to be, and so be it. If I did it again, It was just where I was going to be at. And some players have come back and done it twice, and some players have come back and had a smooth sailing career. So like I say, I'm not too concerned about that. Like I say, I just want to go out every week and try to get back to my best, and hopefully that's coming soon.
There's 10 games left now of the season for you to try and achieve that, isn't there? And I suppose players have those personal goals. Have you got any between now and the end of the campaign?
My personal goals going into every season were try and better last year's. That's going to be tough to do now. So the little goals I've got in my head are be as good as you can be, try and finish as strong as you can be, and score as many goals as you can be. And like I say, trying to better last season probably is out of reach. Obviously, if you're Erling Haaland, it's not, but at the minute it's out of reach. I don't know. Like I say, I couldn't tell you if however many games I'm gonna play to the end of the season. It's just one of them things I'm gonna try and get my head down and get as much minute under my belt as I can.
You want to finish the season as strong as possible personally, but the group do as well, and with 10 games left starting at Grimsby this weekend, coming off the back of a 0-0 draw on Wednesday night against Mansfield, the FA Cup triumphs that they've had as well. We say every game's tough in this division, but this one could prove particularly tough if they're looking to bounce back from that weekend and build on Wednesday night as well.
Well, they've done ever so well in the FA Cup. They've beat Premier League opposition, and not anyone can do that. So, like you say, fair play to them. They've been at it this season. They're going to be tired. They've had a tough week. They've played Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So I feel like it's down over to us now to take it to them, and like you say, keep the Gillingham run going and try and finish the season as strong as we can.
We've had a free week this week. We haven't had many of them recently, and we won't have many of them up until the end of the season. Has that been really beneficial to you guys to really recover, recuperate, and just really try and refresh yourselves?
Well, the boys that didn't play have had a tough week. We trained Tuesday, Wednesday, and they were both tough days. I feel like the gaffer wanted to give it to us to get it into our legs, and if we are called up on Saturday, we can deliver and be as fit as we can. So we're all looking forward to it.